The first of the four agreements is be impeccable with your word. Now let's see what the word impeccability means. Impeccability means without sin. Impeccable comes from the Latin peccatus, which means sin. The I'm and impeccable means without. So impeccable means without sin. Religions talk about sin and sinners, but let's understand what it really means to sin. A sin is anything that you do which goes against yourself. Everything you feel or believe or say that goes against yourself is a sin. You go against yourself when you judge or blame yourself for anything. Being without sin is exactly the opposite. Being impeccable is not going against yourself. When you are impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself. From this point of view, the whole concept of sin changes from something moral or religious to something common sense. Sin begins with rejection of yourself. Self-rejection is the biggest sin that you commit. In religious terms, self-rejection is a mortal sin which leads to death. Impeccability, on the other hand, leads to life. Being impeccable with your word is not using the word against yourself. If I see you in the street and I call you stupid, it appears that I am using the word against you. But really, I'm using my word against myself because you're going to hate me for this, and you hating me is not good for me. Therefore, if I get angry and with my word send all that emotional poison to you, I'm using the word against myself. If I love myself, I will express that love in my interactions with you. And then I am being impeccable with the word because that action will produce a like reaction. If I love you, then you will love me. If I insult you, you will insult me. If I have gratitude for you, you will have gratitude for me. If I'm selfish with you, you will be selfish with me. If I use the word to put a spell on you, you are going to put a spell on me. Being impeccable with your word is the correct use of your energy. It means to use your energy in the direction of truth and love for yourself. If you make an agreement with yourself to be impeccable with your word with just that intention, the truth will manifest through you and clean all the emotional poison that exists within you. But making this agreement is difficult because we have learned to do precisely the opposite. We have learned to lie as a habit of our communication with others and, more importantly, with ourselves. We are not impeccable with the word. The power of the word is completely misused in hell. We use the word to curse, to blame, to find guilt, to destroy. Of course, we also use it in the right way, but not too often. Most importantly, we use the word to spread our personal poison, to express anger, jealousy, envy, and hate. The word is pure magic, the most powerful gift we have as humans, and we use it against ourselves. We plan revenge, we create chaos with the word. We use the word to create hate between different races, between different people, between different families, between nations. We misuse the word so often, and the misuse is how we create and perpetuate the dream of hell. Misuse of the word is how we pull each other down and keep each other in a state of fear and doubt, because the word is the magic that humans possess, and misuse of the word is black magic. We are using black magic all the time without knowing that our word is magic at all. There was a woman, for example, who was intelligent and had a very good heart. She had a daughter whom she adored and loved very much. One night she came home from a very bad day at work, tired, full of emotional tension, and with a terrible headache. She wanted peace and quiet, but her daughter was singing and jumping happily. The daughter was unaware of how her mother was feeling. She was in her own world, in her own dream. She felt so wonderful, and she was jumping and singing louder and louder, expressing her joy and her love. She was singing so loud that it made her mother's headache even worse. And at a certain moment, the mother lost control. Angrily, she looked at her beautiful little girl and said, "Shut up. You have an ugly voice. Can you just shut up?" The truth is that the mother's tolerance for any noise was non-existent. It was not that the little girl's voice was ugly, but the daughter believed what her mother said, and in that moment, she made an agreement with herself. After that, she no longer sang. She believed her voice was ugly and would bother anyone who heard it. She became shy at school, and if she was asked to sing, she refused. Even speaking to others became difficult for her. Everything changed in the little girl because of this a new agreement. She believes she must repress her emotions in order to be accepted and loved. Whenever we hear an opinion and believe it, we make an agreement and it becomes part of our belief system. This little girl grew up, and even though she had a beautiful voice, she never sang again. She developed a whole complex from one spell. This spell was cast upon her by the one who loved her the most, her own mother. This is why we have to be impeccable with our words, because we're all magicians. You can build someone up, you can tear someone down, and that also goes for yourself. You can ruin your life, or you can give yourself life with your word, because at first there was the word, and our words are extremely powerful. And this is why I'm always walking in love. I'm always talking about love, and I tell you to tell someone that you love them every day. And if no one told you that they love you, that I love you, because I know my words are extremely powerful. And with my words, and just with those, that phrase, I love you, I can raise your vibration and make you feel better. And the love that I give out is the love that is coming back to me. So this is, the first agreement of the 4 agreements. And the second agreement that I will be reading to y'all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is don't take anything personal. And they go hand in hand. Be impeccable with your word and don't take anything personal. This little book right here, which is extremely colossal, and there's nothing little about this book, can change your life if you apply these 4 agreements to your life and add love to your life every day by telling someone you love them, by doing something that you love every day, no matter what it is or who think it's weird, no matter how long you do it for. Just make sure you tap in and cater to yourself. Every day show yourself some kind of love, because we give our time and energy to family, to friends, to work, to all type of things. And sometimes we forget, to love on ourselves. And the love that you give to yourself will be the love that you give to others. And the love that you give to the others will be the love that you get back. And I'm reading to y'all, and I'm loving on y'all, and I'm sharing everything with y'all, because love always wins. It's the law. L-A-W. And remember, peace is a weapon. Heal them with peace. And if you're going to be loyal to anything, be loyal to your peace.